Gallery ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand. That is awesome. You gotta be freaking kidding me!
God, please, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, they are back. Contrary to popular demand, with the 6th season of the Multicoloured Talk Show, it's your hosts, Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings. And thank you!
We have liftoff.
What was that?
Nothing.
Good morning, welcome.
Stop it.
Welcome. It is Saturday morning, 11 o'clock. It is the Multicoloured Talk Show. And first off the block, Margaret Hollingsworth. Happy Easter to you as well.
Yes, happy
It's
Easter.
Look what we've got.
We've got them.
Look, see.
Yes.
Supporting the Ukraine, which is absolutely brilliant. So, where did we get these from?
No, Helen Dixon Pride.
I've got mine a bit low. It's down there. It's
Always have it high.
really.
Yes, really.
Yeah.
I had the lovely young girls in from Ukraine, the refugees.
Did you?
And it's on the Chicken Shack fan club. They want to go on it. They actually signed the national anthem.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I had the flag up. They signed it. It's very emotional.
Well, it is Saturday morning. Let's say a very quick good morning to our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
It's up there somewhere.
The Booga.
The Cujo. Yeah, whatever. Also on Facebook and YouTube, follow us and give us a little bit of a like. Now listen, we are experiencing just a few problems at the moment, and it's not just us, it's everyone. It's the new updates to Windows.
Is that the pink ladies?
Yeah, is that what?
I'm an author.
You know, well, that's yet to be proved.
Excuse me, ma. Mr. Skinner. You might have been the man of Ireland. I'm a famous author now. I'll come to that later.
We will come to that later. Lots of people on. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Jane. John Skinner.
Oh, it's all go, is it? Look at them all.
Annette and John, Raymond McKenna.
Oh, the Alki.
Callie Tricks. Gosh, yeah, everyone's turning up today.
Tracy Face, she's feeling excited with the new book.
Oh, yeah. Don't get too excited because...
Oh, it's exciting.
We could go off air. The
traffic going through here this morning is incredible.
And I'm just warning you, just in case we do. Last week, we went off air because of him. This week...
Oh, the Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say a good morning. Actually, I got a private message from friends of Jimmy Savile.
No.
John and Maureen Nutter from Scarborough. They were very good friends. Good morning, John and Maureen. That's the real name, Nutters. It's not like the Nutters, but that's the name.
You really want us off air again, don't you?
All right, I've been warned not to mention Jimmy Savile.
But I will say one thing, that because of last week, we didn't get to find out what your last subject was, and it was kids' treats. What was all that about?
What? I can't remember last night, I remember last week.
Oh, come on, kids' treats. It sounded like it was going to be interesting.
Oh, the kids' treats
Yeah.
bit, yes.
Staff's
off. The kids' treat part, yes.
Yeah.
It was like when I was a kid, I did tell you, did I not?
No.
When I was a kid, Eddie, you know, a special treat was your dad took you. I did tell you this.
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
No.
I must have been in my dreams. You know, I used to be taken down to the Transport Museum. We had a fabulous Transport Museum in Glasgow. And that was a special treat. A special treat was going to the park to feed the swans. Nowadays, with the kids, a special treat was taking them to McDonald's. That's not a treat. That's murder.
Well, Brenda's just said going to McDonald's was a treat. And Ian Clark says, good morning, Eddie and Mr. Blobby.
Brenda, Mr. Blobby, who was that? Bloody socialist. Ian Clark. We know where you live in Derby. How many people has he made unemployed recently? It's unbelievable.
If this is
Brenda, this is what I'm having a go at last week. I can't believe we're repeating ourselves. Going to McDonald's is not a treat. That's attempted murder. No, it is though. Giving the grandkids, Brenda, crap to eat. 1% chicken in the nuggets. There's not even real potato chips. It's just crap. A treat is take them somewhere educational.
Yeah.
Transport Museum.
Right.
A nice museum, and I don't know any of the park. Go to feed the ducks.
I used to go to the museums in Birmingham.
Yes, but the people. That's why these places are getting closed down. The libraries getting closed down. Museums are getting closed down because they're all in bloody McDonald's. Am I shouting?
Yeah, you're always shouting. We are having a little bit of a judder here. Can you see us? We go.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. I mean, it's like amazing. But like I say, don't worry, guys. If we go off air, stay with XPTV1 because they'll look after you. Got some great music on there. I watched Friday night. Disco night was fantastic. Only the bar. It was
Sandra Gonzalez. Hi, Sandra.
brilliant.
Hola.
Morning, Sandra. I will say something about one of your subjects last week. You were absolutely right about the Grand National.
What did I say with the Grand National?
About it being cruel to horses.
Oh, it's got to stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Two horses died at the Grand National last week.
Oh, it's got to go, Eddie. Eddie, got to go. Listen, I've got a complaint about Mr. John Stephen Gahuli.
Why?
How come I'm going to say this without getting upset?
I don't know.
John Stephen Gahuli is on the bandwagon for wanting the UK government, one of the UK citizens, to sign a petition for Boris Johnson to resign.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
All right.
John Stephen Gahuli wants our Boris Johnson to resign.
Well, you know, I mean, there's a call for it. Good morning, Jeff. Jeff,
There's a call for it. Why is there a call for it?
Well, because if somebody's putting it forward, there has to be a call for it. People don't just think of things off the top of their head.
He gets fined 50 quid for
Yeah,
having a party.
yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Well, we went through that before, didn't we? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just someone.
They're all too busy worrying about Johnston of having a little party and he's fined 50 quid. Meanwhile, President Putin over the road
Yeah.
is killing millions of people,
Well,
gassing them. Then they'll get, oh no, it's a £50 fine.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
we're not good. You do look rather pink today.
Rather
I'm going to say.
Well, as long as I don't look gay, that's the main thing. I've got to go to Mercadona. It was the end of the world, yes. Mercadona was shut, bloody Easter.
Yeah, end
They
of
were
the
all
world.
up there. They're all up there.
Panicking,
Panicking. I drove by and all these.
running round in circles.
Yeah,
you
what
know,
should we do?
Pulling
What
their
should we do?
hair out.
Go
Yeah.
to Lidl's. Get on your poor.
Yes. Yeah, I love Lidl's. I think Lidl's is great.
Ian Clark's not happy. God knows.
I wonder why.
I don't-
Ian, why are you not happy today? Come on, spill the beans. And in the meantime, we're going to talk about something. He doesn't want to talk about it. What's that for?
Jeff. Is that Denmark?
Yeah,
I knew that was Denmark.
Jeff and Diana.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely.
I elsker det.
Pink makes the boys wink. What's that mean? That's obviously
In Glasgow, Brenda, pink makes the boys run.
it's probably some secret code that I've not covered.
Yeah, friends of Dorothy.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
Something like that.
Oh, all right. Shall be flying to Tenerife today. No, does that mean no flying? Shall be flying? I don't know.
We're doing this again.
But yeah, we're in,
Cluedo.
Yeah.
What did it mean?
we're in translation mode.
Yeah, call my bluff.
Right, listen, I want to just very quickly
Should be
cover. I think it should be.
No, he doesn't come. He doesn't come in April. He's never been here in April.
Greg's been cutting his stately home grass. Should be sorry. Should be what? Should be. This is not making any sense.
Gregory Smith was in a hot tub somewhere in the countryside.
Yeah, yeah.
He went away for a dirty weekend
Did he?
with his fourth wife
All right.
and feeding wild foxes.
Oh, wow.
Allegedly, the RSPCA were on to me asking
right.
me if he's allowed to do that. A retired
Right.
police officer? Yeah, it's because he can.
Someone I want to just very quickly talk about. I don't want to dwell on this one, but you don't even want to talk about it. It's about Meghan and Harry.
Who cares?
But no, it's all over the news.
Who cares?
There is-
Tabloid news, I call
Yeah,
it.
but he's having secret meetings with
not-
his grandma.
How can it be a secret if you know about it?
Well, it's on the
But if
news.
it's a secret that I knew about, it's a completely different level, isn't it? If you know about it, it's because something you's not secret, is it?
Here's my point. Not a very big point, but a point, right? You know, if you're just like a normal family, not in the public view, and you have a mix-up and an argument in the family, surely you try to, between you, to put it right.
Of course he did.
Yeah, but that's all that's happening
He's
here.
not seen his grandmother for 2 years. They went over to California.
Yeah.
He's not been over with the COVID and the bam and all the other things were going on. So he's now on his way over to the Netherlands, I think it is, because of the games, isn't it?
The gays.
Games,
games.
something, I don't know, something to do with the games. He does games.
Invictus.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've got an aftershave named that, haven't I?
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, there's an aftershave. I'm sure I've got an aftershave. It's got the cup. I've got Anyway, so he's on his way over. It'd be very rude not to pop in to see his granny.
It certainly would. Joe's saying that...
He can't pop in to see his mum, can he?
Hey, listen, Joe's saying that the copy of my book got lost by Amazon and now they're out of stock again. Do you know I'm selling out all over the place? How's yours doing?
I'm launching mine in my part of the show. I'm doing very well. As I said on the private messenger this morning on WhatsApp, is it what's up? What it's called?
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 different languages. They're going to do it in Skin Monday. It'll be available on Amazon. So my book's on its way. We'll talk about that after your bit about Meghan.
Okay, well, you see, Brenda's saying she couldn't give a toot about Meghan and Harry, but she's so glad they visited the Queen. Listen, Brenda, it's just like any other family. You have a bit of a tiff, bit of a upset, a bit of a ruckus in the family.
What?
And then you get on and say, listen, maybe...
Some people just don't have a tiff, do they?
No.
Fred West buried them.
Yeah.
I mean, someone go check the Queen's still alive.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't wear Putin's family.
That's it. That I'm glad you brought that up because my friend David Ikes,
Yeah.
he says the Queen's gone is a lookalike. And the other night, on Thursday night, when we had the Ukrainians back in, and these are fascinating people. They're getting stories out of Ukraine that I couldn't even dream up of. You know what they told me?
What?
Putin died years ago, and there's 5 lookalikes. 5 lookalikes, just in case one gets taken out. That is incredible. That's not for me when I'm on my drugs. That's Ukrainian lady that told me that.
Brilliant.
And they're convinced over in Ukraine.
Good morning, Brian John Russell. Pinky and Perky, he calls us.
Oh, yeah, Brian is a retired marathon runner from Dudley.
Dudley. Ian says he was meant to be surprising you today and turning up at the shack. It was a last-minute thing, but problems with Lisa's passport, so they had to cancel on Tuesday and rebook. Listen, it would have been more of a surprise for you than it would have been for him. He's off for 4 days.
Because I've been so busy getting my lunch ready.
Yeah.
I was all day yesterday with the launch of my new book, Eddie, which I'm going to talk about in my part of the show. To launch a book, not let you just sit there and hopefully you sell 12 copies.
I've got a book.
I know you've got a book.
Yes, I've got a book. There it is.
Say no more. Well, you see my book, I'm going to launch it during my bit. But I don't want to spoil the fun.
Yeah.
You can go on about your book. I mean, you've sold, what, half a dozen copies?
No, 6.
Right. That's half a dozen.
Yeah.
Baker's dozen. So, when my book's going to be 4 different languages, so as my publisher said this morning, and they're predicting I'm going to be in the top 10 this year, 2022.
Really?
Really?
And who's your publisher? Mama Vanga, whatever her name was.
No.
Or Nostradamus?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No. My publisher said to me this morning, I'm going to be the new J.K. Hopling.
Who? J.K. Hopling? Do you mean J.K. Rowling?
That's the one.
That's the
I knew
one.
she was rolling on a hopping. I knew something to be moving. Hopping.
Well,
the rolling.
Ian's got it covered. He would have been in our bar having a drink. Drinking us dry, actually, which is great. Right, Neely got time to get to my subject. We haven't
Now
even
you're
done it
seeing strange things in the sky, Steve. If you think Putin has 3 lookalikes. No, not me. It was the Ukrainians that told me the story. I only go with what people tell me. I'm like a sponge for information.
You're like a sponge for information. You mean you've got the mindset of a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Say that.
You can't be a sponge down. You know when you're in hospital and you're lying in bed and a little nurse comes. It gives you a sponge down.
Never happened to me.
Happened to me.
No.
We're still friends, me and Roland.
Yeah.
Lovely guy.
Never happened to me. No, not at all.
So, what's your subject again? Meghan and Harry.
No.
Nobody cares about them.
No, that wasn't my subject.
All
that
right.
was just a little boy.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody... I mean, do you know, in the morning I like to sit on my terrace.
Best thing Holly ever did was get the Nescafe in.
Yeah. I'm still on the milk. I'm still on the milk. I like to sit on my terrace.
Yeah.
Have a glass of milk.
Yeah.
Have a look at my phone.
Yeah.
Look at the newspapers.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I don't look at all the good ones. I look at some of the comics and, things like this. But something came up this morning, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. Well, literally, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. Do you believe in the Loch Ness Monster, Steve?
Where's this coming from? Of course I do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've been.
Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been there.
Oh, well, you can't talk about something you've never been to. I'm a strong believer in that area.
Well, no, I agree.
I hate people slagging off, saying go somewhere on holiday like Vietnam. Oh, I would never go there. The people, the food. Have you ever been? No. Well, shut up.
Good idea.
I'm not telling you to shut up because I could do the show on my own.
Yeah, you could. You just wouldn't know which buttons to press, would you? But, I was watching the news this morning.
Yeah.
And apparently...
Allegedly.
There is a new... what do you mean, Harry? Hurry up, Steve. I'm got 20 minutes off my break. I didn't have to get...
I love you.
No, but apparently there's a new theory as to what the Loch Ness Monster actually is.
Oh, this new... Is it been published?
Yeah.
God. It was out over a week ago, Eddie, about this mad professor. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a rather sexually excited whale swimming on his back with his male parts out of the water.
That's what he's saying.
And that is apparently what the Loch Ness Monster is.
Have you ever so much rubbish in your life?
I don't know.
So this mad professor who's not got a pot to pee in, who's on the brink of bankruptcy, comes out with this story. Now he's in the news. Nobody ever heard of him before. He just made this story up, telling everybody it was a whale's private part swimming upside down. His thing was coming up like a telescope. Eddie, can I just say something? We don't have any whales in the Loch Ness.
Well, you don't know.
I've been.
Good morning, Matt Johnson.
There's Matt.
I know you've been, but you've not been underneath and had a good
How
look
do you know?
around. Well, what have you got, a submarine?
Oh, right, Eddie.
Ah.
I've been in the world's famous Loch Ness Monster Museum.
Yeah.
I've studied it. I went round. I've got a fabulous story about the museum. You want me to bore you?
No, carry on. I don't mind being bored.
Have you ever been to the Loch Ness Monster?
I'll rephrase it.
Right, there's a fantastic museum where they've got this boat, the original boat that the guy was on, and there's all these different pictures of the Loch Ness Monster, and it's a fantastic museum. So I've pulled up in my rented car, and a bus pulled up behind me, and about 50 Chinese people got off this bus. Oh, God, let them in. So all these Chinese people, and they all went in. So I've waited half an hour, and I went in, you all right, darling? She said, oh, God, that was a bit mad, wasn't it? I said, yeah, I thought I'd let them go in first. So I said, oh, just a child, please. She said, sorry? I said, I have a child ticket, because it's half price. She said, oh, are you? That's not fair to eat. She said, well, I've been adult. Oh, so I paid me money. I thought I'd get a Scottish discount or something, but I didn't. I paid the same as the bloody Chinese. And I'm double the size. So, what am I talking about? The museum. So I goes, these museums, I'm going to get the word properly here. It's a visual audio museum.
Right.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Right. So the first part, you go into this room and there's televisions on the wall. And there's an audio. Hi, welcome to the Loch Ness Monster. And they start telling you all about it for 2 or 3 minutes. And after that, they say, just go into the next room, room number 2, which will show you the boat. So you go into this other room, and there's more screens and more story, and the audio tells you. And I'm thinking, where the hell's the Chinese gone? Where's the Chinese gone? So it goes into the third part where the boat is, and all of a sudden, 50 Chinese came round and stormed me. Photos, and off they went. I went, gee, what happened there? And the audio started. What happened? So anyway, I went round. I was in the room 6 or something towards the end. And you came in again, the Chinese. Photo. I've come out of the museum and said to the girl, what happened there? She said, do it all the time. I said, what do you mean? This is, well, we used to listen to it and watched it. She said, yeah. Well, they don't. They just walk round and round. They went round 4 times, Eddie. That's a true story. This girl was laughing. It's like, can I get my money back? Because they spoilt it. She said, no, bugger off.
Unbelievable.
That's a Loch Ness Monster for you. Yeah. We stayed overnight there.
Darren says Loch Ness is fresh water, not sea water. Well, very interesting point. But whales, I mean, they come up the Thames as well, don't they? So they do go into fresh water as well. Camped at Loch Ness when I was in the first year of Breaking High.
Yes.
Didn't get to see the monster though. Yeah, but that's the new thing.
Yeah, but you married one. Oh, Brenda!
Oh.
Don't tell him.
You're going to get us off air again, you are. Listen, guys, we're
I
going
can't believe you being assassinate,
Aye.
bringing up the Loch Ness Monster, because you don't believe in it because you're jealous. Because that's when we get independence, the Loch Ness Monster will reappear and we'll have thousands of tourists. Where's Mr. John E. Kahuli? He's on the huff because I mentioned these once Boris resigned.
Right.
He's not even his Prime Minister, he's Scottish. You've got the cranky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cranky.
Yeah, what's he want Boris to go for?
I have no idea.
Leave Boris.
Got to tell you, if you've just joined us, a very good morning. It's a little bit iffy this morning. We could break down. We don't know.
You keep telling them that.
Yeah.
You're expecting it. No, it's going to crash when I get my book out.
Well, listen, you keep on about
Brenda camped out. I've been camping out for years, Brenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get any more camp than this, I'll tell you.
Is that camp? Is that got going ropes? Right, we're going to...
I wanted my hair cut, but they were busy. Bloody busy.
You look like Alan Wicker.
Well, that rings a bell.
Yeah, he used to do the travel programmes, didn't he? Alan Wicker.
Brian. Inverness. Loch Ness. Nowhere near each other.
Don't matter, he stayed
does
in
it-
Inverness. He's
What?
trying to say he's been to your mother country. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I know, but... Oh, dear.
What does that mean?
What? It's just Brian's no idea where the
Boris
Loch
should go.
Ness is.
Ian says Boris should go and broke the law while in office and lied to everyone. Everyone's got an opinion. Listen, guys, if you're around on Friday night, tune in to XPTV1.
Oh,
Where's you?
now I'm upset about him.
Yeah, tune in to XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Thank you, and you'll be able to catch up with the disco night. Take a look. So there you go, join us disco night on XPTV1, and we had it on in the bar. It was absolutely brilliant. Judging by the outfit, Steve might go hunting for big cats and diamonds next.
Oh, that is right, Shirley Bassey.
Can't believe it.
Are we 3, 2, 1? Are we live, Eddie?
Yeah, I think we're live now. I can't believe that.
Jealousy.
Jealousy is a terrible
It's a
thing.
disease. I've always said it. I've always
Terrible.
said it. Are you sure we're on now?
Yeah, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Custom. I don't
Medication.
know. Are we back? Are we?
I wouldn't surprise me that you set this up. You just don't want me to launch my new book.
No, it's got nothing to do with launching your
It is.
new book.
That's why.
Steve, how would you even think that I would think like that? Eh?
I don't know.
No,
We
I
on?
don't know. Thank you, Joe.
We're
We're
on.
on. Yes.
We're just having a little chat.
Yes. Well, it was more of a fight, really.
Don't fight a pink man.
No, you never fight men in pink.
No.
Look, you've moved right over to the edge of the screen now. What are you doing?
Because it's my bit of the show.
There
It's
you
my
go.
launch. You don't want me on the side skirts, do you?
No.
You want me over here. Oh, hi, everybody.
Yeah, just out the way. Out the way.
Anyway, it's
Right.
not a bloody restaurant you're in.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. Your restaurant is bloody jinxed. And also, we can do it here today because you're closed for 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the nephew's going to start painting it this afternoon.
Is he really? You're having painting done. Welcome back. Thank you,
Oh,
Darren.
Darren.
Oh, he's lovely.
He's coming over.
Yeah, he's gonna come and sort my computer out. I think I might have to buy a new computer.
Oh,
I think I
hand in
might
pocket.
really. Right. Tracy was having a blind panic.
That was,
Yeah, everybody's saying got you now, great. Tracy was having a blind panic thinking she was going to miss the book launch
Never, Tracy.
Yeah, but don't forget, I've got a book. My book's there. It's really good. I love that book. I love it. It's doing really, really well.
In the top 10, 100, 1,000?
Well, he was an Amazon bestseller. I just have to say that. I mean, so many people have bought it. I've still got some in the bar. What are you laughing at? How many of you signed of my book?
Oh, the signing, I've signed loads of your book, Eddie, your book, oh, our book, that was our book, that was off. That was our book, Eddie, I've got my own book now.
Yeah.
That was our book.
Tracy's got my book, yeah.
Yes, Tracy, you've got our book. The first book was ours.
So how many of yours am I going to be able to sign?
You won't be signing any of them.
Why?
Because this is my book, Eddie.
No.
I've dedicated my time, my whatever, to my book. My publishers are happy with it. I'm happy with it. And the readers will be happy with it.
You sure?
4 different languages, Eddie, on Monday.
Oh, right.
Oh, something else popping up now.
My PC is being slowed by system junk, which is another one. Programs slowing down your PC and broken registry items.
And the bottom one, Eddie, pornographic material.
No, that's your computer. So I don't know if that helps you, Darren.
System junk? Did you see that?
Junk.
50,000 things.
Yeah, system junk. I think you're one of them.
Can I get a subject in before the lunch?
Yeah, you have to be quick. Go on.
Because you know how my brain works. We were talking about something last week, and I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how it works, Eddie. I talk about things and I don't know what I'm talking about. So the thing that came on the news today, Steve's Good, the meaning of life.
690 blank pages by Steve.
Darren. It could be a car crash on the TF1.
Let's get going. Let's hear your subject.
No, I want to talk about it because Rwanda went to the news today, didn't they? Rwanda, they're going to send the immigrants off to Rwanda. Lovely country. I don't know what all the fuss is about. Anyway, it got me thinking about all these people, economic immigrants.
Yeah.
Not immigrants, economic migration into the UK.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, we need them. We need them. And I thought to myself, we need them. So I double-checked the figures, Eddie.
Go on.
1.3 million people unemployed in England.
Yeah.
Not including the people disabled. It's 1.3 million claiming money.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money they're claiming?
No idea.
1.5 billion quid, Eddie.
Yeah.
Over 1.5 billion quid. 1.3 million people unemployed.
Yeah.
So I double checked, Eddie. Do you know how many jobs that are in offer in England have not been fulfilled?
No. How many?
Take a guess.
700,000. Go on.
Exactly 1.3 million.
Really?
Yeah. So we don't need anybody more into the country.
Right.
Or they say, oh, we need people to drive. No. We need people to pick the fruit. No. We need people to work in no people's home. No. 1.3 million people unemployed. 1.3 million jobs. Not rocket science. Which country in the world pays people over 400 quid a week to stay at home, Eddie? Eh? Hello? Anybody?
Obviously, just the UK then.
Anybody at home? Not that amount. Any other countries pay a little bit. Like in Spain, you've only got so long and then your money stops.
Yeah.
There's people sitting in London with 23 grand a year, Eddie, sitting in their asses at home. So I thought, nah. So the jobs, we need people to drive trucks. Fabulous. We'll get them in.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning. Yes, you've been unemployed for 3.5 years. I can't find a job. Really, but we found you. Here you are. There's 10 jobs there.
There's fruit picking.
Yeah, fruit picking. That's,
Driving.
And then you've got driving. Oh, I can't drive. No problem. We give you a teach how to drive. Bum. So we get the people off their asses, the 1.3 million people who are sitting at home, getting paid for nothing, working on the side, selling the drugs around the corner. I didn't want to bring Liverpool back into this, but I did. So, Eddie, what do you think to my idea? So, I knew this, the socialists would get on board. Oh.
No, he says, he can't hear you. Lisa's dad's on the phone to Lisa, and he talks louder than you. Lisa's dad talks louder than you.
He's a good-looking man.
Is he?
For his age.
Is he?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Doesn't run in the family. That's what I always thought Lisa was adopted.
See, Joe says you could employ a proofreader.
A proofreader.
Not a poof.
All right. A proofreader. So I've got a few of them already. I don't need any more.
So
that was my little upset this week.
No, I understand completely. I mean, I think the UK is just when I left school, the first thing you wanted to do was get a job.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And in them days, apprenticeships, teach yourself a trade and everything. But now it seems like people are sitting on the backsides. They think that the benefits owe them a living. I'll get a job when I feel like it. And then they get out of the habit of wanting to work. Mm-hmm. And it just, the system falls down. I think if a job's offered to you and you refuse it, your benefits should stop.
Eddie, so I got more digging into the rabbit hole.
All right.
Human rights come onto it. This is all leading to the end of to my talk today. Human rights. So this guy who's unemployed for 3.5 years, they get a job.
Yeah.
Doesn't want that job. Human rights lawyer says the government can't force him to take the job.
No.
He took them to court. He took the employment people to court because they were going to stop his money and force them to a job they didn't want to do.
Right.
So which got me to which was on the news this week. Illegal immigrants arriving in England being threatened to fly to Rwanda.
Yeah.
Human rights lawyers, United Nations are all kicking off. You think, wait, stop. I said, well, stop. Illegal immigrants arriving in England have got rights. Eddie, try America, try Thailand, try Australia, try any of these countries. You get to that country illegally, you're off to prison.
Yeah.
You're going to stay in prison in that country until you do your time and then deported. So,
it's a bit dramatic. It's a bit
shooting.
It's a bit dramatic.
Girl, she's a conservative. Who needs all shooting?
Just shoot them.
Hang on, who needs shooting now? Is it the people sitting on their asses at home for 400 quid a week? Or is it the politicians? Is it United Nations? Is it the immigrants are off to Rwanda?
I don't know. Craig's just joined us.
He's in the army. He's in the army.
Well, he should be army in there.
So, I get more into the rabbit hole. Both. Well done, Gail. We like you, Gail. So, I'm getting right into this rabbit hole, Eddie.
Yeah.
Somebody says the other day, oh, bloody airport, Gatwick Airport, the queues, Heathrow queues. You know why, Eddie?
Why?
I'm going to tell them why. Because border control, right?
Yeah.
Border control, force border, whatever they're called in England, they've been deployed for the immigrants coming in. So they're short-staffed in Heathrow, in Gatwick, and other airports, and they'll tell, oh, it's COVID. It's not COVID. Check your facts. They've been deployed out of airports, border force control, whatever they're called in England. Border force. They've been taken out of airports and put on to Kent, to the coastal areas to control these immigrants coming in. So they have this guy in the street who wants to go on holiday. He's been affected by this, Eddie.
Right.
No, I mean.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
So illegal immigrants, they've been offered a better life in Rwanda.
Yeah, but you see, there's a job for somebody who hasn't got one. Bolster the border force numbers, and give them a job there.
No, we wouldn't need to do that, Eddie. If we just control control the borders. They're off to Rwanda. The traffickers will stop sending them over because they won't pay the $5,000. Oh, I'm paying you $5,000 to get me to England. I'm going to be sent to Rwanda. I don't want to go to Rwanda. I'm going to England. I'll stay in Germany. I'll stay in France. It's better here. Anyway,
good subject.
What's a good subject?
What you've just done.
All right.
It was a great subject.
Is that over?
Well, I'm going to mark it out of 10 now, and then we'll mark your book out of 10.
Oh, the book. Let's get on with our bloody book. I am 57 years of age, born in 1965. I have spent most of my adult life, that's a year, not even a year, is it, my adult life, putting this book together. And I'm so proud of it. My family are proud of it. My friends are proud of it. All my associates are proud of it. But most important, my publisher, Eddie, is very important, is very proud of me. They didn't think I could have done it. And when I presented the book to my publisher, they couldn't believe it. They didn't believe how much talent was behind this face. That's what they said, Eddie. You might dress like an idiot, but the talent's there, Steve. The talent's there. You get on your typewriter and you keep going until you get to the end and bring us the end. So I did. And now it's there, Eddie. It's all ready to go on Monday. Amazon are going to have it. Amazon actually already got it up. I don't think you can actually buy it at the moment on Amazon, but they've got it up, ready to go for the big launch today.
Okay, listen, I don't want to like
Steal my parade.
No, I don't. But I've just got while you're doing the book launch,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a very quick advert for my book. Right,
Eddie, by all means, how long has this book been on the market?
Alpha 1472.
72 sounds familiar.
Eddie Hastings. Yeah, lots of people have got it. Lots of people
Sounds
have read
familiar,
it.
Eddie. Sounds
You know,
familiar.
It does, doesn't it? It's a great book.
Great
and
book,
it's
Eddie.
doing well.
Great book.
Right, your book. What's it? I'm sorry about it. I didn't mean to steal your fire.
No, you have stolen it. You have stolen
But look at that. What a great book that is.
No, I'm not denying it, Eddie. That's a fabulous book. I'm not denying it. But Alpha 1472 is a very common title these days. Very common.
Yeah, you mean? Well, no, I think it's kind of unique.
No, it's not unique. Alpha 1472 is not unique. Eddie, it's not unique. It's a very well used title.
I thought it was.
Have you got my book there?
Well, you say it's on Amazon.
I've got it on Amazon.
Okay,
They're not launching it yet.
give me a second. Let me see if I can find it.
Right.
Is it under your name?
Steve Gerald.
Steve.
And it's been sponsored by the Chicken Shack. If you check that,
Gerald.
get it up there, Eddie. This is the day. This is the day that I've been launched into another spectrum.
You ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
The launch.
Let me get a fanfare. Fanfare. Hold on. Fanfare. Fanfare.
Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time in 57 years, please put your hands together for UK's future top 10 author of the year, Steve Gerald, and his brand new book. There you are. Steve Gerald?
No, but that's
No, it's Steve Gerald.
That's Alpha.
No, it's Steve.
1470 with your name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right. It's Steve Gerald. It's
No,
a
you
sponsor
didn't-
associated with the Chicken Shack. It's
No, you didn't write that. Have you got a copy here?
got me yeah.
Give me.
I've got it.
That's my book.
Similar. You sounded like that singer, that Ed Sheeran was taken to court for stealing songs. Are you accusing me for stealing your book?
It's all my words. That's
Similar, Eddie. It's written by Steve Gerald. It says it.
no. It says so on the cover.
It
It doesn't
says
mean
it.
you wrote it.
Oh, that's another story. See you in court.
Oh.
Ed Sheeran number 2 here.
No, that's my you.
You got me in the know, Eddie. My publisher says this book's going to go far.
You've plagiarised my book.
What have I done?
Plagiarised.
Plagiarised.
Yeah, look, plagiarism, nutter.
Plagi-
Do I need a lawyer? Ha ha ha. Laugh. Stuart bringing over for his sign. It's colour by numbers, Steve. Not, see? OBE after your name. Yeah, thanks. Don't you stick up for him, David. You've stolen my book.
No, that's not. That's up to a judge to decide
Yes, it
who wrote the
certainly
book.
is.
My publishers are the top publishers in the United Kingdom, Eddie. They're
Yeah,
pleased
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
So now you're saying that you actually wrote the original.
Yeah, well, I would say so, yes.
I don't know. My name's on the front.
Yeah, only because you put it. Look, you've just put it on the front there. All you've done is change my name for your name. Look, look, there's mine. There's mine. Look.
Nothing. There's nothing.
yes.
Different planet. Two different planets.
Certainly is not a different planet.
You're on a different planet. I can't believe
my book.
we worked together for 2 years, Eddie, and you're accusing me of stealing your book.
I can't believe you've told everyone over the last 2 weeks that you wrote a book. A court case, Margaret. I think so. Good.
Margaret, don't encourage you. This is my day, and you're spoiling my parade. A lot of you.
Excuse me.
Don't spoil my.
Excuse me. Quick call. Yes. Hello. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No problem. I just need to cancel this afternoon's book signing.
No, don't do that.
Well, no, listen. If you go ahead with this book signing, right, there will be a court case. It's all to do with plagiarism and theft. Yes. And the same to you. Up yours. Yes. Right, that's it.
Plague? You accuse me of like being the Black Plague or something?
No, plagiarism, you don't even know what the word means. It means you're stealing the written word. You've stolen my book. And I can't believe my missus made you a coffee.
And you know when you were a kid, and you didn't have a bicycle.
Yes.
And you would borrow your friend's bicycle.
Yeah. And you didn't call it your bike, you said I borrowed it off my friend.
I might have taken some words.
I think there's over 120,000 words. What sum did you take?
But the one I took a few.
Yeah, you just changed the name on the
Very
cover.
similar story as well.
You just changed the name on the cover. Well, you don't realise that's enough for a court case. That's it, mate. Ladies and gentlemen.
Fame out the window.
Well, it's not.
I'm so looking forward to that. I thought you would have noticed it. To be
Yeah,
honest
but you
with
see,
you.
the thing is,
I didn't think anyone would have noticed it. Did anyone? I didn't even notice it.
you see where we are now. Here in the
He's got some,
chicken
he would have banned us. He spent most of his life protesting that Ian Clark. Union rep, socialist.
You're not realising what's happened, mate.
What's happened?
You see this here, chicken shack?
Yeah.
That could be part of my settlement. So next week they can all be coming to Eddie's Chicken Shack to meet my top waiter.
You know, on the court case, yeah. Ed Sheeran's court case got kicked out.
Yeah, but there's a bit of a difference, isn't there? You see, the difference with Ed Sheeran is there are only so many chords and so many melody progressions that there's going to be a few overlaps and copies. We've got an entire dictionary of words, and you've stolen every single.
You know why my publisher says...
I nearly swore then.
I know, don't swear at it. You know why my publisher told me to launch it in Spain and not the UK?
Because I was here.
No.
What?
How long does it take you in Spain to get to court? 10 years. And it'll take years and years for you and me to be in court. Meanwhile, my book's going to be #1 seller. And by that time, in 12 different languages, in the top 10, I'll be known. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. In Spain, court cases take a long time. Well, I'm over the moon with my new book. It will be available on Amazon on Monday, unless you can block it before then.
You just like looking at it, don't you?
It's fabulous. I've never had anything with my name on it. Fines, summons, things like that.
That's what it should look like.
It looks similar. I'll give you credit where credit's due. It is very similar, but different planets. Look at that.
It's the same planet.
How's it the same planet?
Look, that's the same planet at a different time of day.
No, it
Definitely.
Look.
Look at the planet in the top corner. Exactly the same.
No,
look at the title.
Britain. There's Britain and Europe, and all the Europe's in mine. You've got, I don't know where you've got.
Look at the title, Alpha 40. Exactly
That's not Britain.
The same.
You've got Australia on yours.
Okay, I'll give you got a little stupid chicken up the corner. Does that make a difference?
I think it would do in a court.
You think that would do? You could take over the chicken shack. Your business empire is increasing by the day. Stevie can work for me in the kitchen. No, that's not actually quite true. Stevie can't work for me in the kitchen because I have a wonderful guy in the kitchen called Goyo.
Who's normally known as Salmonella.
Yeah, Salmonella. He might just do a bit of waiting. Lisa says, is Eddie going to be signing your book, Steve? And
I thought it was the chicken graphic. Yes, Darren, yes, good one, Darren. Good one. Darren's on my side here. He sees the money.
Darren, stop. Just stop right there.
Yeah.
Don't give him any purchase to get forward with this venture, because I am going to sue his back teeth out of his head. I'll tell you. I thought you were my mate.
There's no mates in business, Eddie.
No, there's
when it comes to writing.
Nah.
My fingers on that typewriter.
Nah, your fingers have never been on a typewriter. You don't even know what a keyboard is.
I don't. I'm not doing that. Oh, dear. Well, you just ruined a good day for me. I'm in holiday. I'm going to go to the beach later.
I'm cut to the quick.
I'm going to go dressed like this.
I'm cut to the quick. I never thought you would steal off me.
Not stealing, I told you I borrowed it, I'll give you back.
No, you put your name on it. You swine.
It doesn't matter though, does it?
No, see, Brenda's saying now there's no sentiment in business. Brenda, this is not business. This is theft. He's stolen it off me. And you know what? He's let you lot down. He's let everyone down for the last 2 weeks.
I replaced them with holidays?
Yes, I am. You're dead right. Greg, you're right. I am bitter. I'm bitter. See, Ian wants to replace you with Holly. I have no idea. You don't know
Greg's
what...
a copper.
Yeah.
Greg, if I broke any laws, he's easy, no? Mr. Gahuli, I know I talked to Mr. Gahuli, he knows everything, and he wants Boris out of the door.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Greg, as a retired police officer who was corrupted, there you are, none. I've not broke any laws.
Yes, she has.
No, thank you, Greg. We mean Greg go back for years.
Plagiarism.
Greg is the bloke who left his wife in the airport being arrested and he came over on holiday. Do you remember that? Yeah. Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
He turned up and I said, what is she? Oh, she's catching the flight tomorrow. She wasn't allowed to fly.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing porridge, mate.
What's that mean?
In the old Nick. Greg, are you really calling him a legend?
Thank you, Greg.
I think you spelt that wrong. There should be a gap in the G and the E like a leg end. I can't believe that.
Oh, is that it? I'm going to go. I'm busy.
What are you
Possession is
doing?
9/10 of the law, they say.
Yeah, Wendy, don't you stick up for
So
him.
that's it. Thank you, Wendy. See, they're all backing me.
Yeah, until they come to buy your book. And it is 120 pages of blank. Who's that crab you
Book
name?
free. Is my book free?
Well, no. No, because he's at least got to give me 99.9% of the profits now. Otherwise, I will sue.
We should write a book together then, shouldn't we?
Well, yeah, but...
We together, and then we can have both names on it.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is...
Why don't we put our both names on this book, Eddie?
Right.
And I'll cut costs.
Right, listen, you got to understand something, right? If we wrote a book together, the first principle you have to have when writing a book is being able to put 2 words together at least.
That's what typewriter's for, isn't it?
No, they don't predictive text on a
Do they not?
typewriter. Here you go, Darren, the boss of XPTV1, says the gallery are laughing so much here. Unbelievable. Listen, I'm going to tell you, he's been planning this for a couple of weeks, and it's been a lot of fun, because over the last 2 weeks, you guys have got involved so seriously. And they're even talking on there. So seriously. And it's great. I'm going to just show you one more time Steve's book. It is a great book. It's called Alpha 1472. It is available on Amazon, but sadly, not with his name on it. Oh, Steve, I think you're lovely, and I'm not going to argue with you.
It's
I'm
like
not gonna
being on
fight
Call
with
My
you.
Bluff, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to love that.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I made a career out of it.
What, Call Your Bluff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I'll tell you what. Don't take the chicken shack until Steve celebrates the 25th anniversary in July. He's throwing a week-long party of free meals for all his customers.
There's no answer to that, is there, John?
No.
There's no answer whatsoever.
John's sitting there. I've got to tell you, it's been a great, fun morning. If you're with us on XPTV1, we've got to leave now. But on Monday night at 6 o'clock, we will seam everything together and you will get an hour-long show. We're going to stick around here on Facebook and YouTube for another 5 minutes, and that will allow us to do that on Monday night. So if you're watching us on XPTV1,
www.xptv1.com,
or Facebook or YouTube, we'll see you on Monday night. And if you're staying with us for 5 minutes, we're going to talk about more rubbish.
More rubbish. No, what do you think about the UK and Boris and sending the immigrants to Rwanda? Everybody's up against it. I know, I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. If you're trying to sneak into a country illegally, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, and these people want to give them a house and they want to give them everything. You know? I can see the difference between somebody, asylum seeker, I'm with them, Eddie.
Yeah.
Anybody running away from a war zone, yes, let's help them. The Ukrainians and Syrians.
Yeah.
If they're genuine asylum seekers, yes.
No, I agree with that.
Yes. But these people are arriving in the UK, in the Channel, English Channel. Have you seen it? 5 years ago, it used to be 12 to a boat. They're up to 60 boats, 60 people. They're massive, full of young men, North African men.
But you see, they're talking about sending them to Rwanda. Now, isn't that going to be a strain on the Rwandan economy?
No, it's not. Because the Rwanda are needing young people there. They're struggling there. And what they're talking about is setting up businesses. You know, China has big factories all over Africa.
Yeah.
That's what they want. That's what they're going for. So they have this area of Rwanda, which is nobody there. They've all left. They're all in England already. And set them up. It's a great life.
Yeah, no.
Dave, thank you, Dave. How's the Pirates? Dave's got the Pirates.
Yeah, I love watching them on Facebook.
Paul Terror's names. Polly, Basil.
Parrots.
Yeah.
But I love watching Dave with his parrots. And you know, they're not his parrots, they're wild parrots. They just come and see him, which is absolutely
known locally as the Birdman.
The Birdman of Alca.
Alcatraz, remember that?
Yeah.
He's the Birdman of
Vlosky.
Yeah, Vlosky Answers. New hips, new knees, new everything, that man.
New parrots.
New parrots.
Manny, there's another one, Manny, yeah.
Who's Manny?
What are the parrots? People are naming parrots for you now. Well, so give me a hard time because I'm with you, Steve.
Don't come and we won't be able to send you to...
Yeah, Gregory Smith, Foxman here.
Yes, the Foxman, yeah. Silver Fox.
Do you know what we've got? We've actually got an animal-loving clientele. It's lovely. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you know the thing I wanted to ask Tracy, because all the things what going on, we forgot about Tracy and Jeff. They applied to bring over refugees.
Yeah.
Ukrainian refugees. And we don't know how far they got.
Yeah.
Because we know in the UK there's been loads of problems. So, Tracy and Jeff, did you manage to get anybody? How far did you get into the process?
And also, you were telling me earlier about a school that's been taking Ukrainian children here.
Yeah, we've got the Ukrainian refugees here, and it was fab. I was with them on Thursday night, Eddie, and the young children don't speak any Spanish or English, only Ukrainian, but luckily we have some Ukrainian people already here who are at the school, and they've taken them under the wings, and it's absolutely lovely to see. And in time, they're young, they'll learn Spanish and English very quickly in the school. It's just so nice to see that the people are supporting them in the school, teachers, the other pupils. You'd think somebody, maybe in Glasgow, somebody from outside would come into the school and be bullied, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Taken fun of. Not this. In Tamimo, they're treating them like royalties if they've arrived. And it's so nice to see. It's heartbreaking. What's that saying?
Fab show today. Happy Easter. Got Eddie's book just ordered, Steve.
Oh, thank you, Vivian.
It is great because a lot of the people here are doing as much as they can, even in very small ways. I mean, our good friend HDP, she made these little Ukrainian ribbons. And what
I've said for years, Eddie, haven't I? Helen's great, but you know what I've said for years? We don't have the level of racism here that there is in the UK.
No, you can't.
I've always said that.
Yeah, even amongst our own kind, because, you know, you've got, like, Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales, and there's a racism goes on amongst that as well.
In the UK?
In the UK.
Yeah, not here. Everybody seems to be just living happily here.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, so
that's what I see.
When
I was on the council, we used to go to the schools, and I never seen it, Eddie. I didn't feel it. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You always get a little bit of bullying. You'll always get that. But that's that.
Yeah. But what I really like is the community, the camaraderie, where people are quite willing to help other people. And not necessarily other people that are less fortunate, just anyone who needs help. And it's great. And that's because you have a son and it makes everyone happy. Yeah. Not me.
And that goes back to the pickpocketers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Because we're all nice here, we're all happy. So somebody stops you, you got change for €2. And you go, yes, of course I have. You stop somebody in Bradford, excuse me, pal, you got change for £2? Bag it off. And they'd walk on, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But the people here are so nice, so that when they're Romanian, am I allowed to say they're Romanians?
Well,
they are. I've said it now, I can't retract my... So, when they're Romanians, they take advantage of us, lovely people all living in the Los Gigantes area, Santiago de Chile, because we're all kind-hearted. I'm off again. But it isn't it? And they know that.
Yeah.
The scum of the earth know that, so they come here and they take advantage of our kindness.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you can go. I mean, I've been in Spain 25 years, and on the islands, to be honest, I've not been mainland. And I think when you live on a small island, there is a much bigger camaraderie. I think so.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
You've used big words today, haven't you?
Yeah, it's because I've
Plagiarism,
yeah.
camarades,
camaraderie.
and there's all sorts, isn't it?
Yeah, everything, all the sort of words you would possibly put in a book.
I just picked up what Ian said down there. I'm not repeating it.
What was that?
Forrest deflecting from his...
Yeah. His cock up.
Ian Clark.
You didn't read the last word.
His cock.
Yeah.
I just seen his cock.
I know.
His cock. Oh, there's up at the bottom. Yeah, I've never seen that either. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gregory's going now. He's bought 4 of your books already.
You're the burning gas. The sunshine here. It's the first time this year we're over 30 degrees today.
Yeah.
It is Easter weekend, and I hope everybody's having a fabulous time.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly am, because we're off for 4 days. Eddie's got to go to work tonight in Sixes Bar. He'll be absolutely packed. I might even turn up and sing a little gay song for him. I will survive.
Is that a gay song?
It is now, isn't it? It is now.
Yeah. I mean, you could come and sign some books.
Mine's not here, right? I could do though.
The
last time I came to your bar and sang, you asked me to leave.
Yeah, well, you were just mental.
25 degrees in the UK. Thank you, Gregory. But here, over 30 is absolutely stunning. The only problem with Tenerife this weekend, you know what the only problem is, Eddie?
Easter.
You can't park.
Easter.
You can't park your bicycle anywhere.
I've got to say, I'm not too keen on Easter, to be honest. It's just not my favourite time of year. It's just not.
That's why I close.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered with them.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. Brenda's over in May. Fabulous. May's going to be fabulous. Fabulous.
It's all going to be fabulous.
Everything's just fab.
Fabulous.
Fab.
Oh.
I'm going to the beach. Hopefully I'm going to go make some sandwiches and go to the beach.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself a wig and a dress. And I'm going to be...
Fabulous. I've got a
Fabulous.
bit of the sun. I was out in the sun yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
If you was left to me, I'd have you ready in a bloody oven, I would. But,
Right. Oh, I've got to go in.
and that's the reason.
That's
You
it. Good laugh though, isn't it?
colour it whichever way you like. You stole me book.
You
Stole. And you've never had your name on anything before.
Apart from like
Court orders.
normal
Prison
things like
sentences.
that. Yeah.
Bills. You had your name on bills. Which many of you haven't paid. Pink is his jacket, yes.
I just got to say one more thing, Eddie, before we go.
Yeah.
Will everybody please check your passports if you're coming over on holiday?
Yes.
Because of the new law.
Yeah.
I just remember that because this week somebody was sent back.
Yeah.
They couldn't come over. The passport wasn't out of date. According to them, they had 6 months. But when I looked into it, they did have 6 months. Because if you got a 10-year passport years ago, say you applied it on where am I?
You're charging $37.99 for your book.
Joseph, can we just move that to the side?
No.
Move that. Yeah. I think the passport's more important, Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, right. Let's go, Tracy. I have to say, our government has got this all wrong with the poor Ukrainian people. It's so difficult for them to use to get through the red tape. There's still very few getting in. Rather, paperwork. Passports, then the UK people like me and Jeff have to have a house check and I'll be able to enter ponds review. Oh, really? Why houses?
That's just mental, that is. Mental. But what's going on with the passports? Go quickly, because we're nearly out of time.
Yeah. So years ago, if you apply, I take your passport and you applied for 6 months before your passport was up, they would add 6 months to it.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, now they don't. Because we're out of Europe. Now we don't. So if you've applied for your passport, it's not the expiry date, it's the issue date. Go from the issue date for 10 years and you've got to have 6 months on that bit to get in. So be careful, everybody.
Right, listen,
be
guys.
Be careful.
Apologies for earlier. We will get it all synced together. We're going to say a very big thank you to our friends at XPTV1 for staying with us.
www.xptv1.com.
Yes. Thanks to you guys on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, just subscribe to us. Tell all your friends and like us. Guys, I've not been Steve Gerald from the Chicken Shack.
And I've not been Eddie Hastings on the Sixes Bar with the #1 selling book.
Yeah. We'll see you next week, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock.
Yes.
For the Multicoloured Talk Show. See you guys.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
Season 6.
That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.
God help us all.